I'm gonna be honest, I don't really mind this camera. It's like a little blurrier, less, it's more focused, well, like more concentrated. Anywho, I received this in the mail while I was on my trip, and feels like newspaper, to be honest. Kind of smells like newspaper. It's a copy of a lot of my well, this is number 3 of my books. And I don't really know, to be honest with you, I don't really know what exactly I want to do with these books that I'm creating. I At first it was the first one. The first one was complete just overflow explosion of love, creative, beautiful, just sweetness energy. And I'm talking to my little microphone. And that one I shared with a lot of people because once they realized that I was creating a book, they really, really wanted a copy. And I was like, okay. The second one I printed way less copies of, and I did not share as many as the first one because it was more, I guess, personalized. It was more like my journals all rolled together. I'm gonna get a mic. It was more like personal experiences all rolled together. It was a conglomeration or compilation of a lot of my journals of that time frame, and it was kind of a hard point in my life, to be honest. It was a little bit difficult for me to go through and just process and reflect on everything that I was learning. And the point of that one, what I wanted to do was I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't repeating the same lessons over and over and over again. I wanted to like break through and move past where I was kind of stuck in a little bit. And so that was really cool. That was a good one. I liked that a lot. And since then, I have gone through those journals that created that book, and I poured rain on them. I left them open in the rain one day with Harrison, and because I didn't want to burn them because that sounded so scary, but I didn't want them to be physically mine anymore. And so I let the rain pour on them, and I cried. I let the rain just seep away, and they bled, and and it was really good. And now this next one, I don't know what I want to do with it. I'm really like conflicted because um the reasons why one is conflicted. A lot of options and a lot of choices and a lot of now like ways to go with it, and going through all my pieces of things and the content that I have and things like that, just going through my written notes and my iNotes and my computer notes and like there's so much, and it's just a lot to consider. And I'm excited about it, but I'm also like I don't know exactly what I want to come of it. So, anyways, I went through, and as I was restarting that project of this third book, I found 150 pages of me having already started it. And I was like, "Oh, I guess I never have to start from scratch ever, ever, ever of all time ever." And so I decided to just print out that 100 it was actually like a little bit more than 150 pages. But anyways, I decided to just print out those, send them to me so I can have them in paper form and start with that. So this is my rough draft. This is my beginning of like, oh, I really like how like newspapery this is. It's so unprofessional and like casual. I really like it a lot. The other one feels a little bit more book-like. It's all shiny and like thick, and this one's kind of like not. And it's great. But anyways, I have a lot of I have a lot of like started projects of this next book, and I don't exactly know where I want to go with it. Pretend I'm talking into this microphone. I don't exactly know where I want to go with it, so I was going to start by looking through this, potentially maybe reading a little bit to the camera, creating it in a little bit digital form, which don't get me started on that. I'm not sure if I'm absolutely loving it or a little bit scared of the digital world and just like the internet and sharing completely openly where it could touch the hearts and the lives of anybody with internet and a screen. Like that is so wild. Light is so incredible. So, anyways, obviously that's a whole nother thing, but it does feel good to be able to share it. It does feel good to be able to do that. One of the things that I get to navigate through is, well, what parts do I share and what parts do I not share, and to not always have the compulsion to share everything when I start sharing. So that's all that. That's all that. I'm gonna pause for a second. Let's see what I say with this other camera on me. Oh, hello again. This one's kind of crazy. You can like really see into this this portal of my house. This is a little too 360 looking, 180 something. So anyways, I guess yeah, like some of this I don't it's not for everybody, but it's for me. But some of it I don't want to read again. And so what I'm kind of doing is going back through this part now and just kind of scratching through some parts that I'm like, "Ooh, love that to not be in there." Like this whole part of all that can go. Um all that can go. That was a letter I wrote to somebody. Doesn't need to doesn't need to happen anymore. This is just a doodle of a kitty cat. I was practicing doing shapes and stuff. Um yeah, I get to go through and tell myself these parts I get to bring with me and these parts I don't get to bring with me, which is one of the hardest parts of growing up and moving forward. It's so scary and sad, but it's okay. And that's how you grow and that's how you move to the next level. And that's how you up level. You have to let last year go. Like you have to let the past go or else you won't get any space for new fun future. And so that's kind of obviously the lesson I'm learning constantly over and over again. And just reminding myself to like just allow it to you like this? Just allow it to be the beginning again all the time. Just constantly allow it to be the beginning, which is very sad, but also just like the most freeing and uplifting and beautiful thing ever. This is from my friend Vanessa. I love you. Um, mm, mm. Yeah. So while I'm painting and while I'm going on my adventures and while I'm sketching and while I'm reading and while I'm journaling and while I'm taking pictures and videos and playing with my brother and just going out and being with my family and loving my friends and just doing everything that Doherty needs to do, I'm also doing this, which is making lots of decisions that future Doherty will be very happy about and very nostalgic. What's the word? Just like when it touches your heart. Um, just so I just know she's gonna love this because it really does like freeze little moments in time and maybe if I continue to just kind of like save progress and check in every once in a while, not in a way that's like clinging, but in a way that's like, this is really beautiful. Thanks so much. On to the next day, the beautiful new day kind of thing. It's like maybe those little pieces get to allow me to actually be more present because when I'm not um collecting all the time, it allows you to just kind of be there and just absorb the place that you're in and the feelings that you have and your breath and just all the beautiful things and certain things like that. I've really been enjoying sketching and just even like tracing things with my eyes again. That feels so good. I want to keep practicing with that. I like that a lot. The water this is a great sentence. The waterfalls that Harrison and I got to see this last weekend, yesterday, what the heck, whatever it was. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. This world is so beautiful and magical. But just all these little things. I have so many projects open in my brain and in my world and right now, and um, I'm gonna try to just use the next little bit of time to not so much bring them to closes because that doesn't really happen. You don't really like finish something completely 100%, but there are moments where you're looking at it and you're like, you know what, this is perfect. It's time to um put a bow on it, I guess. And print it out, turn it into the teacher, even though you could work on it for the rest of your life. So, Jody, I love you lots. Whoever else is watching this video, I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, whatever day it is. Um, I'm grateful, and I hope you are too. Okay, love you. Bye. Okay, one more thing I wanted to share what I'm working on right now because I'm really excited about it. Yep, it's gonna be kind of like that. My first commission project ever in my whole wide life. So thank you, Debony, for commissioning me, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm gonna keep working on this video that I am working on for me and my brother and our adventure that we just had yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. Amazing. Amazing. Happy 2026. Love you. Bye.